Yeah. Hey, I'm Edward, and today I'm gonna discuss the reach adjuster cup. Reach adjuster cup on my Birdy Aries 9, and a couple of pros and cons of running this reach adjuster, and if it's actually worth it. So, on my Birdy Aries 9, we have zero stack 44 on the top standard and zero stack 56 or 59, I don't remember exactly, on the bottom. And the problem with this particular headset, you cannot do zero stack reach adjuster. You have to have this extended cups. As you can see, this is extended cup of 14 mils below the head tube and 10 millimeters extended cup on the top. So actually, instead of running 170 fork, I have to run 160 fork so I don't compromise the geometry of the bike. So there is a bit of a con because, right, I cannot ride a longer travel and have like more suspension to work with, more compliance, more traction, more small bump sensitivity, etc., etc. So have to run the 160, and if I run the 170 here, obviously my BB gonna be higher because of this extended cup, right? And I will sacrifice the geometry. I will have a slacker head angle, which is already pretty slack, 63.7, something like that. And BB, yeah, will be higher, cornering will be not as precise, and bike will be less stable. So this is a little bit of negatives, right? And does it actually have any benefits? So yes, reach becomes a little bit roomier for this 5 extra mils you get here while moving this tube. Obviously, horizontally, this reach doesn't change by 5 mils, but it's kind of, you have to perform the calculation of what is the angle of head tube, and etc., etc., to determine the actual horizontal increase in the reach. But nonetheless, it becomes roomier. But I personally do think you can achieve the same result with just working with how high your bars are and how many stems you are using. For instance, if you want to bring your handlebars a little bit closer to your body, sort of like have this effective reach decreased, reach to your handlebars, right? You can run more stems, spacers below your stem, and lower rise bars. If you want a longer effective reach to your handlebars, you run less stems. Like for instance, I here run pretty much no stem spacers, and I have a higher rise bar, which is 50 mils Deity bars. So personally, I will be removing this headset reach adjuster. Oops, it's falling. Yeah, so personally, I will be removing this headset adjuster because it just doesn't worth the cons for me. I rather have a longer travel fork. For equal amount of stack, you can run 180 Lyric with a bit more sag, right? Or you can run 170 Zeb. So I think it will increase performance of the bike much more than just having this reach adjuster. So the reason why you have longer reach in the first place, you want to have more stability on your bike. And by having more travel on the front wheel, you kind of achieve the same thing, right? You have more stable, more calm bike. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Interesting experience checking this headset. But for those bikes when you need extended cup to move the reach or to adjust the reach, I would rather not experiment with that. I don't think it's worth it. If your bike can accommodate a reach adjuster without extended cups, sort of like zero stack, it's probably worth it. Yeah, it's probably worth it to experiment with. So this is my thoughts on this, and I hope yeah, I hope it can help you guys making some of your bike adjustments. See ya.